All right, so last time I talked about what got me to this point in my journey. So now I want to talk about where I am now. As I mentioned before, I am now focused on and starting a boudoir photography business using a brand that I've already created called Respect Her Curves. So as of right now, I'm currently putting the finishing touches on the first version of the website. I say the first version because I'm constantly going to be changing it. Buttons here and there, of course adding pages, creating more content for it, all of that type of stuff. But as of right now, I believe what I would like to consider the bare bones of the website is pretty much complete. The way I would, the way I like it. Like I said, I'm going to make some tweaks here and there, definitely. But I don't know if you saw that asshole next to me. But definitely going to make some tweaks here and there. But like I said, the first version, I believe, the way I like it is pretty set. So next step, I'm going to be setting up, my Google Ads account, make sure that's optimized, getting that figured out, and I gotta get Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. I got Photoshop. Been using Photoshop for years, so I'm pretty familiar with Photoshop. I just gotta get better with Lightroom. But honestly, like for this business in particular, I don't think I'm gonna use Photoshop. Not much, if at all. Because Lightroom can pretty much give me all of the capabilities I need to, really give the pictures the right lighting and stuff like that. But Photoshop Lightroom is a lot better than Photoshop for that. And I'm definitely not going to be changing anything on the women that I photograph at all. Like the way you wake up tomorrow, and my virtual mentor, this guy named Michael Sasser, the guy who I learned from, he says, the body that you leave here with is what I want to photograph. So I'm not going to alter anybody's bodies or anything like that. It's very much a body positive company. I mean, it was already a body positive brand, so to speak. But I'm definitely bringing that into my photography work. But yeah, so that's where I'm at now. Like I said, got the website going, got my Facebook pixel attached to the website. Just got to get my Google advertising, knowledge game a little bit tighter, and start running some Google ads. Start making some marketing. Try to get with my wife maybe this weekend or something, and we'll start, recording some, just some simple little marketing videos, just to, my whole thing right now is to build trust. I can, they say know, like, and trust, right? So of course, the trust part is what I'm trying to get to. So the know part, getting them to know us, I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at making some kind of marketing videos and running some ads, getting some traffic and whatnot. But I have this what I call a self-love checklist, right? So for me, the point of, I can't speak for the clients, right? But from what I've researched, a big part or a big point of doing boudoir photography or having a session is for self-love. A lot of women don't get to see how beautiful they are, right? They only see themselves in a mirror, and that's, they judge themselves and critique themselves. But, somebody like me can come along and, photograph them in the right way, you know what I mean? And they, it really gives them a boost of confidence. That's why a lot of women, come back and do this like every year, right? So, but yeah, so, the point for a lot of people, is self-love, right? So, I created this self-love checklist where I kind of did some research about, some YouTube and Google University research, about what self-love means, and, some things that you can do to kind of give yourself love, right? And love. And I put it all together in this checklist. So I'm going to be using that basically as like a lead magnet, right, to get people into our email list and get them interested in some boudoir photography eventually, even if they aren't, right? The whole point of the brand already was for self-love and confidence, body positivity, accepting yourself. That was the whole point of the brand from the get-go, even before it became a boudoir photography company. So the self-love checklist is also a way to give even people who aren't interested in the boudoir session, to give them a small quick win, right? Even before, or even if they don't plan to pull out their credit card, you know what I mean? I want to give them some kind of small quick win, right? So yeah, I put together this self-love checklist. Just kind of finished that up the other day, and I might make some tweaks to it here and there, but that's going to be I'm going to be releasing that as is for now. I gotta turn it into a PDF, of course, but yeah. So there's that. I gotta that's one thing I gotta do. I gotta put I gotta create a web page. I gotta create a page on the website for people to download the checklist. That way I can send ads to that page. So there's that. So the self-love checklist, a page on the website for that, run some Google ads, and do some more photo shoots. My whole plan is to give away like 5 free photo shoots once we come out of quarantine, and use that for marketing purposes, and get some testimonials. Try to tweak the experience. Get that together. That's kind of what I want my selling point to be. Of course, great pictures and all of that, but I really want the experience to be the selling point, which is why I've been kind of working on my psychology game and all of that, because that's, to me, I think that's, from what I've observed and heard and learned, it seems like that's the most important part of this process, is the psychology of it. You know what I mean? Because it's probably going to be rare that I get women in there that feel comfortable enough to pose in front of a camera. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to be working on. And yeah, so like I said, running some ads to the self-love checklist, making a web page for the self-love checklist, and doing some more photo shoots. Of course, with doing some more photo shoots with Yana, and yeah, going from there. As a side note, I've really been going hard at trying to get this together, honestly, because I'm bringing this up because I'm pulling into my 9 to 5 right now. really going hard at trying to get this together because a lot of things changed here at my job, and I'm not really feeling them. Not really feeling the changes, so I'm really, let's say, motivated to make this happen. So, part of the reason why I did this video just now, one, because I knew I needed to do a part 2 to show where I'm at right now, but also because just to kind of talk myself through something before I got to this fucking place. Yeah, I mean, they say once you get to this point, it's time to go, but we'll see where everything goes. I'm not going to do the same thing I did in 2017, where I just upped and quit working without having something going on. This time I actually want to make sure I'm actually getting results before I step away. But yeah, it's definitely time to at least start that process. Whatever that may look like, whether it's me stepping away to do the business full time, or find another place of employment, which is not in the plans. I don't plan to do that at all. I would really hate to step away from one bad situation into another bad situation, because I know how I am. I know I have to be an entrepreneur. It has to happen, whether it happens tomorrow, 2 years from now, or 2 decades from now, whatever. I have to be an entrepreneur. Yeah, because I'm not cut out for a lot of this shit. So definitely working on breaking out of my comfort zone. Lots of that. There's a lot of small steps that I need to do to break out of my comfort zone. I think that might be the next episode of this. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.